Hello everyone, welcome to another live dev from Retrovibe. We are Tactical Dogs, creators of the Looter. My name is Valchak and I am a Unity developer in our team. Together with me, there are also Christoph, our game designer and Unity developer.
Hello.
And Łukasz, aka Bolt Pixel Artist, our graphic designer and uh,
Yes.
lead, the artist lead of our team.
Yeah. Hey guys. Nice to
Uh,
see you after a while.
there is also Digger with us, who is our stream manager. So he's working on the quality of the stream.
Hey.
Yeah, long time no see. We had a little break from our streams, and we are back now. We would like to show you what we've been working on in the past. How long was it? Like half a year without streams? Guys, help me out.
Uh,
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. First, we would like to show you our latest creation, which is a vertical slice of our game, because we came to the point that we need to put everything together and see how it works. And there are a lot of changes coming. Definitely, we need some feedback. We need um, opinions on our game. So first, we would like to show you our vertical slice that we created a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, let's do this. Let's switch to Łukasz's stream. Can we see it?
yes, we can see
Yeah.
it from what I'm seeing. So yeah. Well, I don't know who wanna talk about it, guys.
Don't be shy.
Okay,
Good.
I need to go
Guys.
stream.
Okay.
What is it
Oh.
that you want to talk about? The thing that this slash.
All right.
What
Yeah,
is
I
it?
got.
Okay. So basically, this is a very small portion of the game that we built during the past couple of weeks to test out some minor, some bigger changes in the graphics and also gameplay. Yeah, and yeah, we just basically distributed this a very small demo to the inner circle, let's call it, for now, just to get the I guess to get the general feedback and the feeling in the game. So
Yeah,
yeah,
as we can,
that's yeah. So
as you
Yeah,
can
like
see, we.
up till now, we did like many things for the looter. Like we are creating content, but at some point there were too many bugs and unpolished stuff, and we didn't really know that if our game will be good, if we'll polish it later. So we've postponed doing the next stuff for the game, like bosses and next levels, just to check if our like vision of a game is there already. So we spent like past 2 months or something like that to create this like very short part of our game. Just to check if everything works. Also, we've changed the approach for our game. Right now, Luther is more like action platforming game. Because at the beginning of creating the game, the so-called realism was very important for us, and right now we are just trying to create levels and the whole game in some kind of a different way. Not that much, but in the past we did the stuff, and sometimes it wasn't like fun because we couldn't do like many things because of the stuff that we wanted to put in our game. Well, what basically I'm trying to say, we've tried to make our game more fun, and that's the basic line right now. It's more like like going through those levels and changing everything that could be pretty much boring.
Yeah, as you can also see, we changed some stuff, not only in the gameplay and in the mechanics. We changed the we added some visual effects, as you can see on the bushes and trees. You have this wavy effect of the.
Yeah. So the biggest graphic changes currently in the build were like the foliage sway shader. So we did that basically to make the levels more feel more alive. Yeah, because when everything is still, then it feels kind of
Boring.
boring and stiff and a bit unnatural. So well, probably there's still some work to do to get the settings right, but it already feels better, I think. So yeah, so that's that. We added some additional particles, like some stuff like falling leaves were there already before, but now we add some like some small dust droppings, like water droplets and stuff like that. So yeah, this all these kind of like small things kind of add to the bigger thing. Yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is like for example we did some sort of like add-ons to the tiles. So because so far the ground was a bit too tiley, I would call it. So the repetition was a bit too noticeable. So I made like kind of this type of rocks that come out of the ground and stuff like that to make it more, I guess, natural and less boring as well. And also, I don't know if maybe you've seen on Twitter one of the updates. We changed the shooting animation for smaller weapons like Glock. So before it was like straight sideways.
You can actually. I think you can switch to the blaster, and you still have this animation on blaster. If you have to use the hack code.
I'd rather not at this point. I don't want to like I don't know if something explodes.
You don't want
Okay.
to mess it up. Yeah. Good thinking.
Okay, these fireflies are a bit more aggressive than I'm used to.
Yeah, and maybe
so basically it was changed to like this kind of, I don't know, a bit more it now it's more coherent with other animations where everything is like 3/4 of the body is seen like at the angle instead of like pure sideways. There are still some like things to fix, like arms are a bit weird at some angles because, well, it doesn't work that the way it's we would want it to. There need to be some sort of asset replacement during the angle change, which is a bit problematic, but still will be done at some point, for sure. Well, oh, God damn. I'm a terrible player, by the way, so sorry,
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay, yeah, and as you just seen, we have a new type of oh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
We have a new type of pickup items, accessories. You probably have seen Łukasz picking up yes, the secret. The secret. You probably have seen Łukasz picking up the vest and gloves. So this is our way of just gloves. So you either missed vest or it's gonna be later on in the
Right.
level.
I
Later,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's later for sure.
So you have this mm, accessory items, and this is our way of uh, doing a character progression system. So each of the accessory will be responsible for one skill or one perk if you, that you will be able to improve. But we'll show that later in this demo. Oh yeah, and I think
Is this
did
demo
we
demo playable for everyone or only for your friends? You mentioned this at the
only
beginning.
for like our inner circle, like Łukasz said.
Are you planning to release a version for everyone?
At some point, yeah.
At some point, yeah, but we need to get rid of the most obvious bugs for now. Make it as bug-free as possible. So if we send it to, I don't know, some YouTuber or someone who want to make like a live stream of the game or show it somewhere, that it's gonna be like not as many bugs as now.
The game have to advertise itself, right?
Yeah.
There is also a question on the chat. How many weapons can you find?
At the
I
moment,
mean, in this build there are 4, right? Right.
In this build are like 1, 2, yeah, like 4 weapons, but in the whole game, well, it's still like in question. For now, we are planning to do 6, but it could go on to 10 or 8, 10, something like that. We still don't know. We have ideas, but we just don't want to create weapons just because. Every weapon should have like a different approach to the fight, and we'll try to give players as many weapons as we can, because as we've seen from gameplay, people play in our game in a different way.
craft something.
We are trying to create this game with an approach from a gun point view, but many people want just to play with the axe, because they say that it is more fun just. And maybe we'll do something about it, so you will so you could play the game, like walk through the whole game with just an axe or melee weapon.
What are your ideas for weapons? Is it for example, like pistol, 1 bullet, 1 kill, shotgun, spread bullets, or do you think more like in form of annihilation, ways of annihilation's enemy, more than usability?
Yeah, I think the second approach, because in Luther we are trying to create many like fighting scenarios, so player should at least wait and look what he will have to fight in a moment, and then choose what kind of approach he want to create. For example, there will be simple enemies, and a knife or a pistol will be okay for it. But maybe if you will see some more advanced enemies, you will want to use, for example, grenade first, and then go with the shotgun for the kill. So we are trying to create weapons that give you this versatile opportunity for it.
So the player have to decide which weapon is the best for the specific situation, right?
Yeah. It's not. We also don't want to put much pressure to it, because player should walk through the whole game with the weapon that he likes. But some enemies will be easier to kill with different kind of weapons.
Yeah, obviously. For example, if you use grenade on the boss that spawn small mobs, for example, this will be the best choice. And picking axe is probably the best choice in general because it saves ammunition. And probably this is the thing everyone is thinking.
We've seen that when people were playing our game. That's because we've created the ammo in our game, and if you are creating the ammo in game, and there is always this thing in your head that you need to hoard your ammunition because it will end soon. And even when we told the players that people that were playing our game that the number of bullets will not end, and it is fine to just use the pistols, the guns, and you should use the guns because the game is like the combat. We are trying to create something a bit different because in many games the approach is the same for the combat. You need to get closer to the enemies, and then enemies, when you are close, can hit you, do something. And in our game, it's a little bit different because you are staying far away from the enemies, and it could be easier for you because of that. And the balance of difficulty in our game is created for that kind of a situation. So most of the times you will be fine when you are staying away from the enemies and shooting them, but when they are getting close to you, the things could get start a little bit more interesting, but difficult. Of course.
Players desire Dark Souls gameplay. I think that's why they try to make their own life a bit harder, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny thing because at the beginning we were trying to create this Souls-like game, and after a while we've changed our approach, and right now we are trying to create the game that is more like it's easier for the players, but at the end, in a weird way, we've created the game that is still like a Souls game. You have this gameplay when you are just going through the combat scenarios with a bunch of enemies, and we are just doing that right now.
We even have a bonfire, as we can see.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a big
okay, so
discussion.
yeah. So while Christoph was making an essay about weapons, which was
Yeah,
So
very
that was
well
out of the
put.
topic.
Well put. So yeah. So first, what I did on stream that we didn't talk about was crafting. So yeah, basically we added the crafting to the game, which works pretty good at the moment. So yeah, you can craft a bunch of items. Well, there's still some balancing to do. What to use for what item, I guess, from the resources. Because it's kind of like everything uses sulfur for now, so it's kind of like a bit annoying.
it's just those three.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will probably change
Yeah.
that around a little.
Yeah, there's also the trade master. One of our looters is the guy you can trade with, right? His name is Mole. Yeah, so that's that. And what I bought from him was the jacket, vest, if you will, fire axe as well, which you can see changes on the model. Like whatever I equip changes as well here. So it's kind of neat little detail, I think. Okay, so we can show
You
the
said
work.
that there will be from 6 to 10 weapons, but how many armor pieces are you planning to implement in the game?
More like accessories, and
Accessories,
so we have the gloves, we have jacket, we have what else?
Boots, belt.
Boots, belt, and there will be also grappling hook as
It is like not from the armor category.
not from the armor, but I
This is
think you will
utility,
be
right?
able to upgrade it, so it will fall into the into this section in the workbench. So yeah, as you can see, you can either customize your armor or this is customize, upgrade your armor or upgrade your weapons, and yeah. So this is the workbench section, and yeah, you said, Digger, you said about the bonfires that this is really Souls-like kind of checkpoints, yeah. And we had this discussion, and we were trying uh, to have different these checkpoints or save points, but it's just bonfires just feel best. Like you can have a different type of bonfires. I don't know, like a fireplace or oven somewhere in the buildings or something like that. We're thinking also to make something like, I don't know, like bench in Hollow Knight, or some sort of a shrine or something like that. But there are bonfires not only in Dark Souls, there are bonfires in new Tomb Raiders or many other games. So
Yeah, I think the save points in general, it doesn't matter how it looks like. It's just the resting place, and in the wildness, usually it's a bonfire, the resting place, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
in the
for
end,
us,
it was bonfire, I think, at least.
for us, it won't be necessarily every time the bonfire. I think the fire is the most important thing for that, because it could also be like you know a fire started in a barrel or something like that, as Walczak said at the beginning. So yeah, we had like many ideas for it. Some of them were like lore wise, and we've ended up with we've ended with a simple fire. and still it was at that time when we are trying to create the most realistic game as we could. Well, not in terms like a like a simulator, but the world should be realistic. And so we didn't like thought about something I don't know, like cryo chamber or something like that.
I'm pretty sure I will die very soon.
No, you will not.
Grenades.
No, grenades don't work on him. Well, they work, but you need to like throw it in right moment.
Go up and heal. Oh, nice. Let me see. Yeah, use your health kit.
How do I use it, by the way? Because I don't remember.
You select it from the menu.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then you Q. You toggle it with Q button.
Well, no, because I have the frag grenade.
Yeah. So if you press Q, you will. Oh no, sorry, F. F is F, and now.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Please don't look at this stolen assets for healing. It's totally not stolen. What else? What else do we have here? Yeah, as you can see, maybe we changed the font. That's like a really small UI change, but we used pixel font before, but we decided that it's not gonna be as accessible for different screen resolution. For I don't know, it might be not as readable as like a plain Arial like font. So we simplified that a little bit to be more readable and user friendly. Yes, the grappling hook as well. New thing in our game. So we also added shotgun.
Yeah, I shot a bit.
Yeah. As you can see here, we still have this pixel font remaining. We need to get rid of that. So yeah, at this point, the game is on the how would you say it? It's on turning point, I would say. So there's loads of things that we are like trying out now, and see how it work out, how it will people who play react on this. And
what are you trying to do? I mean, what are you testing those things?
What are we testing? Like,
yeah, well,
the general loop of the game, the upgrade system. Will it be satisfying, and is it be a good reward for a player? The crafting system we're also checking. What else? Christoph changed the way of how the lights and other graphical elements are rendered. So this is a change as well that like turned the whole project a little bit upside down. Yeah, many things.
And what are the problems with those things? I mean, as a developer, what the most difficult thing it is in creation? of those things?
The amount of work that you need to put to
and for us,
in testing or just programming this?
For me, it's like we have this. I don't know is it the right word, but I use it. We have this, technological debt here and there. So there are many things that we made. Not uh, not in the best way possible in the past, and but it was working. So we like yeah, that was
beautiful ending to a beautiful adventure.
To a beautiful adventure. Yeah. So we have loads of things that were done but not finished, or done but they were done like we were in the rush. So we made them so they just work, and there are loads of things like this that we need to take care of, and are like waiting waiting to be done, and some of them are really annoying, like bugs that make the whole experience much worse. So like controls, like some stupid animations, some character controller bugs here and there, and we need to like put it all together, get rid of the bugs, and so it won't ruin the whole experience. That's
Can you maybe show what bug
the
did you
bugs. No,
repair?
we're not
Yeah.
showing bugs. No.
But the repaired one, you can show, I think, if you have. I mean,
I don't know.
do you have something?
Bugs.
I mean,
Yeah, the bugs you repaired. You can show it how they work now.
I don't know. We shouldn't be doing this. Like, I don't know. For example, like there is this bug that the firearm animation will stay. Try aim and do some crazy stuff, like aim and then attack. No, aim, shoot, and then attack, and then run.
So the character was freezing, and it's not freezing anymore, right?
No. Sometimes like that you have the sprite of an arm with a gun just floating in the air. So
I think if you like aim, if you time it right, you can shut the shotgun and do the barrel roll at the same time, and the hand with the shotgun will stay.
I don't think I'm able to do so.
Yeah, you need to like change to the shotgun.
Well, I need to get the shotgun first.
Well, you can use the console.
Can I?
It won't.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we're showing bugs now. So yeah. So this is our secret hackers console.
Secret.
Super secret.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you can now also show the yes, shoot, and then make a roll.
At the same time, you need to do it like.
But do I need to aim at the same time or shoot at the same time?
It was there. Just shoot and
it is like you are shooting the enemy and
start running.
And he will hit you in the same moment. So you are shooting, but you are pressing the alt all the time.
Oh, I can see that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
so there is some, like bad transition. There is also a bug that we have with two-way platforms. So if you drop here,
yeah, I mean, now it works.
Yeah, this is so annoying when when you want to show bugs, they don't work.
Oops.
Oh well.
Yeah.
No dead zone.
So
you need to like wait.
Do you know
you have like a God mode, so you will not die.
Yeah.
Do you know the source of those bugs and you can repair them? Or
Yeah.
you are looking
We
for
know the
solutions?
source, and
Okay.
if we won't find, like the source of the bug, we'll just rewrite the whole mechanic from scratch. So there is always a way out. So maybe I fixed that already.
No, you didn't.
I think that many bugs are just coming from those weird moments that you cannot predict when you are creating mechanics, because everything in Luther is happening in the real time. So for example, there is this bug. I think that Łukasz cannot recreate it right now because he has like a god mode. But when you are trying to climb the ladder and at the same moment you will get hit by the enemy, the looter will start climbing the ladder to the infinity. So basically, he will just climb the air and go up, up and up,
and beyond, above and beyond.
Yeah, and beyond. So yeah, and those are the things that you don't think about when you are creating the mechanics, but then when you are playing the game for real, and they will come up and you will have to do something with them.
Oh,
yes. There we
finally.
go.
That's nice.
The other thing is that for us, people who are creating this game, sometimes it is really hard to find those weird situations because we know how to play the game. So for example, I will not like do some weird stuff because I know how you should play this game, how it goes in my mind. So
it's difficult to find a bug because when you create something, as you said, you know what idea you had in your mind for this, and if someone will play in a different way, then they will meet some situations that you never met. So in that way, many things can occur, like floating in air, like this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's important to send the game to someone that don't know it at all, to just play it, have fun, and see the feedback from those people.
But we know about these bugs, and and this is there is this constant,
I think that it's a very common mistake that we've also are doing. We are not sending our game to the people, because I think for indie developers it's very common just to I will not send it because something isn't finished, and I will do that and then I will send it. But when you are doing that, the next thing comes up and you will not. You're not sending your game. So if you are creating the game, send your game to the other people and let them play it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the way that you want it to be at the end, because many things, many ideas that are working for you, working in your head, will not work for many people, and maybe they will give you some ideas that will give you a better game in the end.
What's on the wall? This red thing, is blood?
Oh yeah. That's one of the like unfinished thing. Because when we were like creating this vertical slice, we wanted to like polish everything, and there are still few mechanics that we didn't have time, because we wanted to give it to the people. And something happened with Łukasz.
We lost connection.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Gdańsk.
Yeah. So those red things are just the enemies, just things that you cannot like touch because they will do you some damage. But we couldn't, like, we didn't have time to create them. So at the end, I've just like just move them on the lever, so now they are looking like some kind of a background asset. But in the final game they will be like obstacles, something like that.
We can switch to mine
Yeah, I was
screen.
going to propose that now. You were going to show us something either way, right?
Yeah. I was.
Can you hear me?
The screen. Show the screen.
Łukasz is back, so.
Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I had like 1 millisecond of electricity break.
Shortache.
Please refresh the camera, Łukasz, okay?
Okay, so
and send me.
hello to all the people watching. 14 people. Please don't be shy. Ask us anything in the chat or.
There is a question. How
yes, there is a question actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
how do you control animations and character stats?
Study or storage. How do you control animations and character states? We have this. We use Unity's animator component, or no, it's not component. It's it's component. Built in. Yeah. So we have. We have different states for the character, like climbing, running, aiming, crawling, and you name it. Then these states are used mainly for input. For example, if you are in a crawling stage, then the only input our character will receive is going left or right and an action button. That's for example, and we basically have I don't know. Are you familiar with Unity's animator? But you have this blocks and you have these blocks and there are. Oh yeah, you are. We have also custom events. Assigned to the blocks. For example, if you are in a block that has a run animation on it, there is also a script attached to this block that moves our character forward. Also, if you have what was another example? If you have jump, if you are in a jump block, then there is a script attached that adds force to our character, it will launch him in the air. So this is how we control animations and characters.
Do we have something to show?
Is Łukasz done with the?
I mean, I can show.
I'm just asking. Maybe you have. I mean, Walczak, you have something to show.
Yeah. I was gonna take over anyway.
You were mentioning that you will be sharing something.
Yeah. I can. What do you want me to do? Just
share your
share my screen in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
The right window. Now I need to share. Screens. Yes. Thanks. It would be nice to see your animator. Oh, our animator controller. Actually, I can show you my animator controller. If guys are all right with that. So it's a web. It's really messy at the moment. But yeah, let's just character of the player. Where's the player? Yeah, that's the player. So this is our player prefab and window animator. Yes. So yeah. So this is our animator. It's really messy. All these animations are just here for override purposes. So yeah. So yeah. Let's stick to the.
You can press Shift and Space too.
Shift and Space. All right. Yeah, nice. So okay, so this is idle. This is our, this is our default state, and we have tunnel enter here, and where is the parameters? Yeah, I need inspector anyway. What was it called? Shift
Space.
Right. So here, as you can see, we have just a bool that if it's true, then it will go to. This is triggered by some event in the scene, so he will go to the tunnel enter, and then we have like lots of custom scripts attached to the animator. So we have change kinematic state, and this script changes the rigid body of the player. So this is the component, this is the rigid body, and in this case we want it to be kinematic. We want it to reset velocity, so he will stand still. Then change player input state. We have state called, this is our state. So you see idle, jump, fall, ladder, axe plunge. This is not anymore, unfortunately. So I think now he locks the character, and then when we have crawl, it grows to the closer. It locks the character because when we press action button next to the tunnel, it will do a little fade out and fade in then. So we obviously can't control the character at this moment. Then we have this is the script that launches the parameters of the animator. So I can't remember why we do that, but this looks important. Oh, we have the same thing twice. That's weird. I'll need to have a look on that. So yeah, these are the scripts that are attached to particular blocks, and we also have scripts attached to the like root of animator itself. They're mostly collision detection states. So we have player, as we can see. Here is our player, and he has tons of, as you see, loads of colliders on him. What you laughing at?
Comment on the chat.
Comment on the chat. Let me laugh. Very nice keyboard in the background. Is that your computer? Yes, it's mine. It's I'm in my house at the moment. Yeah. So I think I went a little bit off topic from the animation controller, but this is how it looks. Let's read other chat.
There was a good question. There was a good question earlier. Do you guys still having fun making game?
Well,
No.
no, it's very parabolic. It's more like a love-hate experience, and I think it will always be like that. You have these moments when you love your game because you've created something that looks good for you, and you are having fun creating that. But there are many moments when you are you don't want to create this game, and you just want to do it, just go to the finish line with it. And I think it's or it's just normal job now. Yeah. But I think it will be like with everything.
I wouldn't say that. It's not a normal job. It's
for me, yes. For me, it's just a normal job.
It depends what you mean by a normal job. You know, if it's just something that you doing from 9 to 5, and then you just want to forget about it, and then I wouldn't say it's a normal job.
It stays on your mind more than a regular job, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it gives you more. It's more satisfying than the normal job. I used to work as a web designer, and I must admit that it was exciting at the beginning, but then it quickly became super boring, and you can't say that about game development, because there is always something going on. There is always something changing. There is it's just more interesting, and
I think the biggest difference in a job, the normal job, is the fact that you do what you are hired for, and in your case, you do what you want with your game. This is the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's true for the small indie studios. Maybe not small, but generally for the indie studios, when you like you have these job offers, and there is this point, and they are saying that you will like things that you will create will be, you will have like a power over the project. So and I think in bigger companies, bigger studios, your work is like losing itself, because there are many things to do. But it's small studios, when there aren't many really that much people, everything that you are creating will impact the game in a in a big way. So yeah, so maybe that. You just want to finish the game and maybe start new one with new ideas. Yeah, I think it's a true for every developer. Like when you are going through YouTube and seeing trailers for different games, indie games, you're like, wow, this is awesome. I want to create something like that, but
yeah, and it's like you are also it's with genres. Like we are making this post-apo like zombie shooter game sort of at the moment, and as soon as we started, it was like, I wish we were making medieval slasher, with swords
sometimes
and magic, and I bet that as soon as I start working on something with swords and magic, I will be like, I wish I was working on the Second World War now.
Yeah, I had like this, like even creating the looter. Sometimes I'm thinking about it, and I want to create it in a different way with different mechanics. For example, do from the looter card game or a tactical game, and I have ideas how to do it, but it's fun at the beginning, but when you when you are doing this like 5 or 10% of work, when you are just thinking about stuff, we will do this and we will do that, it's fun. But when you will have to do everything else, like like code it, build assets, build levels, and it's basically the same stuff over and over again, and then comes some bugs, and you will have to spend 3, 4, 5 months just fixing stuff. It's not that fun anymore, and the idea then doesn't really matter.
So
when
you work on a game, it's just a job, but you still have this fire inside you that when you see a trailer, you said that you want to create another game and another one, maybe new one. So after finishing this one, I'm guessing you are going to create something new?
Yeah.
Is there
but it's gonna be super simple.
So there are plans. Okay,
it's gonna be Floppy Bird with extra steps, nothing more complicated. But really good, nice question, Caspius Labs. Are you a developer yourself, or sounds like it?
There's also another question. Any plans to make the looter on a mobile?
Not that I'm aware of. We are planning to make them on
consoles.
On consoles, but mobile, that would be challenging control wise. Like at the moment we use for example for a keyboard we use left, right buttons. We use action button, jump, aiming is with mouse, and so that would be really challenging to make that input in mobile, as well as performance wise. We'll need to cut a lot of the visual content to make it available for mobiles, and I don't think so. I don't think we will go for mobile.
I have a question, because I don't know how to transfer a game from PC, for example, to mobile in form of coding the game. Is there any difference, or you just for example make an exe file in a different way, for example? I have no idea how to do that.
You will need to optimize it for mobiles, definitely. So
but basically V.I.O.T.A can show you that you will just go to the file and click build, and then you will have options to make build for different platform. And
so you can,
and that you see, and that's it.
You can go for like I don't know, PS5 or Android, but what will be the this exe file or this app file that will create it? Probably if I will go for this and transfer it to my phone, it probably won't work because input will be messed up. There will be probably some performance issues, like I don't know,
I think optimization and input is the most challenging stuff.
I think the screen size will be I don't know, something could be cut out, or menu will be not visible in full, or something will be missing, something will be in the wrong place. So probably I'll be able to launch it on my phone, but that's
the most difficult part in creating a game on mobile is the amount of buttons you have and interface planning have to be different, right?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
The whole, the graphic, what you call it, the graphic
requirements.
Requirements, and what do you use for for example, we have this that Łukasz showed before, this foliage kind of wavy look of the trees, and we don't know how it will perform in a mobile phone. And if we are making game for the phone, I would sacrifice some of the game looks to make sure, or to or make game available for as many devices as possible, so it will run on older phones as well. So I will get as many potential players as possible. Then I think the business model for mobile games is slightly different. You need to go for I don't know, because I think mobile games are a little bit cheaper than games on Steam.
Mobile games have different ways of selling themselves, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are free, and there are microtransactions inside.
Yes.
Very few people buy the game for the price on for example, Google Store.
That's true.
Because people like to test it before. And if they like it, they might buy it. And as I said, the most common case is just microtransactions. So if you would like to sell your game, you probably would have to adapt your game, for example, I know, free trailer or something, and then the tag price, right? But I don't think that this is much work in form of the whole game, right? It's just a trailer, for example.
Yeah. The another thing about the graphic is that we'll probably have some challenges when we'll be doing the game. Like maybe not we, or maybe it will be doing this, but the graphics that we are doing right now. I think that maybe the level of detail isn't necessarily that good for the mobile games, because you have like much smaller display. So maybe it wouldn't look that good. So we will because we have too many pixels for it. For example, the stuff that Valchak is showing you right now, maybe it will look just like a big black brown blob on the phone.
Yeah.
And so, stuff like fonts that need to be more readable, they need to be bigger, and the UI itself.
So
this is a Retrovibe game. On the phone, it's high quality game.
Yeah.
Well, you never know, because if we got rid of all the all the trees, all the backgrounds, we simplify everything, that will maybe just look like another mobile game. So I think Luther won't be on mobile. Maybe this is just from the top of my head. We could use assets from Luther and make some mobile game, but that would be a completely different thing. And so maybe I will go quickly through the chat, because there are some interesting comments and questions. Carbs Code is saying that seems similar to something we use in Godot with animation tree. It changes based on condition, very powerful stuff. I used Godot ages ago, and I liked it a lot. It's a nice tool as well. Barjet is complementing your keyboard, Łukasz. Star. Sorry, mate, if I pronounce your nickname wrong. Starry. Amazing amount of work. I think implementing new features is not trivial now. It depends what features. If it's like expanding something that we have now, it might be tricky. But if it's adding something completely new, then it's not. Sapero of Dawn is that famous bold pixel artist. Goddamn, it is. Carbs code again. Yo, dev do get more of an immediate reaction when making games, which is so fun. We are as doing web dev is less exciting and interactive. Yeah. I worked on as a web developer as well, and I must admit that game dev is more interesting. Any plans to port mobiles? Yeah, that's covered. Carbs code again. Someday I feel like I might make a party game for that exact reason, because you can work on many styles of game in the same game. Haha. Party game. What I'm interested. What's
about party game? Do you think, as a developer, that you should, in form of the looter, that you should create a cooperation or multiplayer? I don't know, or is it just no? I want to create a single player game because that's my vision. Do you feel the pressure of online gaming?
Not for this project. No, I think the scope for this project is pretty much set.
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, we are too small team to create that. Of course, I think creating the cooperation at least would be great, because the plot of the game and the game itself is about a bunch of guys, so it would be easy for us to create another playable character. But from the perspective of time, it's impossible for us right now to create a second character. And because of all the bugs, all the additional gameplay that we would have to put in our game. But yeah, I am fan of a cooperative games. Especially the couch cooperation, not multiplayer, but if you can just play with your friend in a story that is created just for you, it's fun.
You can make a not really great game really great by adding this coach co-op multiplayer, because it's just changes everything. Okay, so maybe if we carry on with the stream, we can chat. We'll have a conversation with the chat, but I will be playing. So what do we have now is last season 1 of live streams finished with us working on this level. It's a slaughterhouse with this guy, with this wolf. So yeah, in this we wanted to show what we came up with. What's the almost final level. So as you can see, we have this gore bug here, and if we shoot at it, it will spawn the bite, and it will trigger wolf to have a little snack. And here it's supposed to be working switch, but it doesn't work. So we need to lure him again and then run like crazy. Yes, we made it. As you can see here, this is the old build, so we have the old weapon animations. You can tell it's old. Some people say it's better. All right. Now here we have to leave. We don't have fuel now. Yeah, as you can see, it works now. And we can go back to our switch. So this is, if you're not familiar with this level, you have to play around here with Wolf and this sacks of meat. So he will. Oh, I got no ammo.
There's a question. Are any of you guys also working on Project Warlock 2 recently? Made an exporter tool for one of your artists, which was pretty cool. So I think the case is, are developers in Retrovibe cooperating with each other?
Well, not at the level of creating projects itself. Sometimes we give tips to ourselves, but I think that's it.
So if there is a logical problem, you help each other, right?
Yeah, something like that. But you know, in the case of creating the stuff, everyone is basically on their own.
I think it's hard to help someone if you are not living the game in their project, because it's so complex sometimes, the game itself, that if you suggest something, it will not work maybe. But what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's true, because you know, even well, that's for me, that's one of the difference of creating the game on your own and with other people is that when you are creating your own game, like you are creating everything, maybe everything will be better in terms of your vision, because everything will be as you want to, but of course it will take more time. I think in when there is stuff like coding, you know, creating stuff on engine, it could be like really hard, because you need to first learn the project, what is someone else's approach for it, and I think even the stuff like graphic stuff could be challenging when you are in the project not from the beginning, because you have to, like, you know what people are expecting from me, because for example, if we would hire someone new and like commission him to do some new weapon, and I will say to him, do the shotgun, well, it's not that easy, because first of all, I don't know what is his you know, vision for it, and it's I think it's pretty hard, and that's why it is advantage to work with people for many years, and because when you know, people know what to expect from you, and you know what to expect from them, and it's easier in that way. So yeah.
Another question.
Your game have a finished scenario already, or are you still collecting ideas? Does it have any ending or multiple endings? Maybe. Yeah, our game has a finished scenario on a high level. Basically, I am responsible for creating this scenario, and I know what we want to do in a game, how it will end, and what will be happening when player will be playing the game. But some things are not that much detailed, because we'll just we'll go with our work with it. So I think 1, 2, maybe three different lands are still in development, and when it will come to that, for example, right now Valchak is showing you the desert, the levels that we were just finished creating, and they have this detail in this scenario, but the next levels, it will be like church and monastery. I know what I am trying to do there, what is the plot of the story, but it's still in the development in terms of detailed dialogues and how exactly it will look.
Is there a romance in the game?
We don't really know. I have one of two potential love interests for our character, but I don't know.
There is also another question. So separate teams but published under Retro Games. This is publisher Retrovibe. And there are other games where we are showing them every week. So just come see them and get to know the developers of the game and how they progress each week with their own game.
Yeah.
So this is the desert level.
Yes.
How long the levels are?
Well, it depends. It depends. Sometimes the levels are bigger, but I think maybe 2-3 minutes if you are playing it right. Would be well, it's really hard to tell, because in many cases there are few levels when you will just go through them and never go back, and there are many levels that you will need to move through the bunch of levels and collect the key in one level and go back to different levels. So it's really hard to tell, but I think we wanted to give players the fun for 10 hours or something like that. And our game will have approximately 100 levels, something like that. 110, I think.
So they are divided in a theme, right? How many, How many themes do you plan to put in the game?
So there's the forest is the first one. I mean, no, the first one is Watchtower. So that's the kind of small civilization kind of thing. The next is the forest.
Yeah, the forest is the biggest one, but it has a different theme for it. It will have 3 themes. The first one is the foreground. The forest is much not happier but brighter. Then you will have the Tortura main forest that is much darker, and at some point of the game you will have to go back to the forest, which is very dark horrorish, maybe. So our forest will have like three themes. There is this land that Valchak is showing you right now. It's called desert, and there will be the next one, jungle like monastery, and we'll also have the city. Which will have a different theme, and last levels that maybe I will not tell you what they are, but yeah, there will be the last one. Yeah, maybe because the plot is not that obvious from the beginning. It will not have like a big twist or something, but
there is something.
Yeah, but there is something in our game that will not be that maybe obvious.
Okay, so saying the theme will spoil the surprise. Okay.
Yeah, probably. And also there was a question about the endings. Yeah, we'll have like a multiple endings in our game. I think 3 exactly. Yeah.
Also no spoilers.
Yeah.
I will just have one question. Is there an ending where everyone is dying?
Maybe there will be something like that. I don't know.
It's classified.
It's classified. Yeah.
We have deals signed that we cannot say a thing about.
Okay.
Good AI here. Yeah, Valchak is working really hard on AI in our game.
It's not AI. AI is alright. It's collisions. It's collisions. This is the older version of the build. So it's fixed now. Most of this stuff. So yeah, all right. This is another desert level. I need to gear up. Yeah, this is not really great AI. What else? What else do we have? Any more question? This is a question about scenario. Thanks for reading questions. No problems. Carps code. Main game loop is always the most important thing. I need to get better at that when playing my own products. Haha. Yeah. It's really hard to make interesting and satisfying game loop. That's something that will make people wanna play your game for hours. This is really something difficult.
A lot of developers are fans of creating New Game Plus. That will, it's not the loop for the game itself, but it's a way for players to stay with the game. Do you think about this as well, or do you plan only to make one playthrough without difficulty increase?
Yeah, I think for now we are trying just to make the one playthrough because I don't know, this is probably my approach and philosophy of gaming, because I think there are many wonderful games right now and people don't have that much time to play them. So I think that many people will not just play this game 2 times, I think. So we are focusing mainly the main one playthrough will be fun. Maybe we'll come up with something for the second gameplay, some new game plus stuff. But right now we are not creating that, I think, because I don't want to give the enemies much more health and to give the player little ammo and little loot, just to make it harder in this kind of way. I think it should be more content, at least some stuff to see, some new stuff. I don't know, new enemy, new land, or stuff like that. But at the same time, it would be like punishing player with those players that are just going to play the game one time. So yeah.
So if you prefer to add the content, not the new game plus, do you think about creating some DLC with story?
Yeah, maybe because maybe, we don't know. At this point, we have 3 lands that will not end up in our game, because the scope is already big, and we'll not have the time to create those 3 additional lands that I have in my mind. Well, I had them when I was creating the story for the game, and well, time will tell if game will if game will have get enough interest. Maybe we'll create the DLC.
So the post probability of getting DLC depends on the success of the game itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's also a question: will there be any additions for speedrunners in the game, built-in timer or something similar?
Not sure, but I think you have these tools for speedruns already, and I'm not sure if it's this common thing that you. Sorry, maybe I'm saying something stupid now, but does the other game developers include speedrun features for the game?
Many retro games, from what I know, are genre that speedrunners just love, because you can basically speedrun it. For example, because you have 2D, like for your game, there's a 2D game platformer, for example, like Janosik. People just try to master them, get the best times. Even Hitman was on the speedrun game list, and people are playing this. You might think it's strange, but people just looking for titles that they can finish. So developers also are thinking maybe they will reach more audience, more players, by adding just one thing, the timer. So I don't know how much work it is to add the timer to the game, but yeah, I think in my opinion it's worth to just make the counter, and people will be able to compare the times they finish the game. I don't know what's your opinion about this subject. It's more work, obviously.
If there's gonna be like loads of people demanding that, and if this will be that easy as you mentioned it, that is just a timer. And I know that the speedrunners, they have this little tool that they make like breakpoints or timestamps, and then I don't know how it works, but it looks like it I don't know, updates itself automatically. I don't know. It seems like nothing too crazy, for a game, but I don't know.
For example, Minecraft. There's also this tool, as you mentioned, when you enter the underworld. I don't know what it's called, and then there's this timestamp. But the time, for example, in-game timer is different than this additional program. So it works in a different way than the game itself. So maybe there are other games that have different timers. I don't know which one should we take as the true one. I to be honest, I never checked that. But even Minecraft have a timer for killing the dragon. Do we have anything else to show, maybe? Or just,
I mean, I have some. I don't know if I want to show them at this point. Maybe if anything.
we can leave this on the next stream. Because,
yeah, probably I would do so because we already showed a really big part.
A lot. We already showed like material for 3 streams.
Yeah.
So
this is basically the whole theme. So there's tons of graphics only on this one. So I'm surprised why Łukasz is not proud and not saying how good job he did.
I mean, it's like, well, at this point, it's like a factory, you know. It's like you have to keep going, you have to produce the assets. That's full pace all the time. So,
for example, I see that the graphics of the sand, it's like floating out of the windows. Is it intentional or this is just the?
Could you repeat, please?
The sand is floating.
Right. Yeah. That's intentional.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, the desert is like
So this is
like under digged. Well, I don't know.
Under the sand. These buildings are under the sand, right?
Yeah. Most of the buildings, and we wanted to create like, you know, the mix of rocky, sandy environment mixed with like the buildings that collapsed, so it all like overlaps. Well, it still requires some work, that's for sure. But it's on a right way. Right road, I would
because
say.
he's very modest.
Yeah, sure.
It's enough that he's proud of his work. Okay.
Right. Yeah, I guess we could wrap it up. I would say at this point.
Okay.
Don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you, that depends on you. If you want to share something else.
No. I think for the time being, I'll pass.
Okay, we'll show this next time, guys.
Right.
If it will be completed.
Right.
Yes. So we call it a day then. Thank you everyone for watching, for staying with us. I hope your questions were answered, and we brought you some information about our game. For more information, please visit our social media, our Twitter. Visit Łukasz's Twitter, which is amazing. The best thing on the internet, probably. Bold pixel artist. Then see our GOG page, our Steam page, our Discord, everything, and I think that's it. Boys, you have anything else to add?
Oh well, Christoph is out, so that's basically that would be all. Thanks guys for watching, and follow us at Tactical Dogs, and you can follow me at Bold Pixel Artist if you want.
You have to. You have to. If you're not, you're missing out, big time.
Please. Okay, so see ya, guys.
Okay.
I guess.
Thank you, guys, and see you next week for next. It will be Warlock, right? If I'm correct. I think it's
I
Warlock.
guess so, yeah.
If I'm lying, then I'm sorry, but see you guys next week. Bye bye.
See ya.